Welcome back, everybody. You may not know this, but injuries are the leading cause of death and disability to U.S. children. Every day, 20 children die from preventable injuries. So today, we are shining a spotlight and raising awareness with National Injury Prevention Day. Stewart Williams joins us now. He is an injury prevention manager over at Dell Children's Medical Center. Good morning, Stuart, and welcome to Midday.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So first, tell us, what is National Injury Prevention Day?
So National Injury Prevention Day, it's led by an organization called Injury Free Coalition for Kids. And it's in recognition, it's held each November, and it's to recognize individuals, nurses, doctors, community outreach professionals at trauma centers, safety individuals within our community, fire, police, and so forth, who are working tirelessly every single year to try to prevent injuries from occurring.
Our frontline workers, yes, they absolutely need recognition. So, Stuart, what are some of the more common pediatric home injuries?
Yeah, so there are a lot of them. And each year, Dell Children's, we treat thousands of children that come into our hospital with some type of injury. And really, some of the most common ones are related to motor vehicle crashes. Children not being buckled appropriately in car seats or booster seats or even in their seatbelt. We have a lot of children who get hurt with bike or pedestrian crashes where they either wreck on their bike, hit something or like a stationary object or lose control, or they get struck by a car. And we also have a lot of injuries related to fire or burns and scalds. We have a lot of children who get hurt from fall injuries. So there's a lot of mechanisms where children can get hurt.
And that automatically leads us to the next question. What could parents and caretakers do to prevent these injuries from happening in the first place, Stuart?
So we work tirelessly all year long with many of our community partners, Safe Kids Austin, Dell Children's, City of Austin, and many others to try to raise awareness through community education. We help with using safety practices and learning to develop those safety practices with many of our families through like car seat checks and inspections. We also advocate for strong legislation that can help protect our children from getting hurt as well. So there's a variety of mechanisms that we use to try to prevent these injuries from happening. But when it comes to the caregiver, which I think is what your question is, one of the best tools is active engagement with your child. Touch supervision is one of the best things that you can do to prevent them from injury.
And what does that exactly mean, Stuart, touch supervision?
So we use that often when it comes to like drowning risk. Children who access water or are in the bathtub, that you have or are within physical space of them always, that you could just easily reach out and be in touch with them.
That is absolutely good advice. And quickly, can you name some of the most common types of injuries around the house, Stuart?
Yeah, so a lot of injuries relating to poisoning, choking hazards, fall injuries, children climbing up on things and falling off. Those tend to have, they tend to result in orthopedic type of injuries, breaks, and so forth. Or head injuries. So it's really important for us to be mindful of just the hazards that we have in our own home. Children accessing cleaning liquids under your sink or in your bathroom, making sure that you have those cabinets locked. Children accessing water or being left in the bathtub. It's just it's not safe.
And I can only imagine the holiday season with parents being so busy that probably lends itself to even more injuries.
Absolutely. I think you're absolutely right there. I'd have to look into the data with that. But yeah, we tend to see a little uptick in the number of injuries that occur during some of the holiday months.
All right. Stewart Williams with Dell Children's. Thank you so much for your time. And of course, if parents, you guys need more information, contact Dell Children's. Thank you for your information this morning.
Thank you so much.
All right.